It now appears unlikely a mandatory code of conduct for the dairy industry will be in place by the start of next year. The government has been working on the code for more than 3 years, but the Agriculture Minister says they're not in a rush to deliver. Bridget McKenzie argues the code must be fit for purpose, but she's already coming under fire over the apparent delay. One Nation Leader Pauline Hanson has called for Senator McKenzie to resign after she was promised the code would be done by the end of the year.
Because I pushed for this to be done, pressure was put on her to put it. She actually sent me a letter, Chris, and I have it here from McKenzie, stating that they would fast-track the delivery of the code and it will be as soon as possible. I am planning for that to happen by December 2019. Now she's released it that it will be January 2020 before it comes out. Now, listening to her interview this morning on RN, she's basically saying we haven't got it right. She is hopeless, absolutely hopeless.
The Shadow Agriculture Minister, Joel Fitzgibbon, also called on Senator McKenzie to explain changes to the code, saying it has been heavily watered down.
She needs to tell the dairy farming community who it was that recommended to her that the all-important mandatory code of conduct in the dairy industry be watered down. Watered down so significantly that dairy farm leaders are now saying that this dairy code would be worse than not having a dairy code at all.
We're very disappointed that that code's actually gone backwards, in our opinion, rather than going forwards and protecting dairy farmers better. But clearly since 2000, deregulation hasn't worked, so I think we need to get a little more radical in how we look at that. You know, in Queensland back in 2000, Queensland was actually not really in favour of deregulation, but it was a situation nationally that's where we were going, so that's where we went and we accepted it and we've tried to work with it. But clearly some changes need to be made to that.